Blessed rise, beautiful souls. Tani here with Kingdom Meds Chat. Hope all is well. Hope everybody's doing great. I have a quick topic I want to speak on because I feel like people tend to not acknowledge this type of thing, and then what I'm about to speak on is everything in order to have some kind of success in any kind of relationship, with a person. Because you have to keep in mind, we have different cultures, different people who were brought up different ways, their belief systems are different, everything that you experience, that's different, right? So in turn, your understanding is different. We may be talking to the same person, we could be talking to a group of people, but each and every one of those individuals in that group is going to take from whatever it is that somebody say something different, something that they can relate to, something that you could be. So for example, you can say, like, you're spilling a message, you're telling somebody a message, and what your intentions are for them to receive that message is really not what they get, right? You trying to do that, but in turn what they walk away with, their own understanding. Why? Because we have different belief systems, we have different experiences, but you know what it is? We've become such sheep-like thinking that we think everybody is the same and everyone should understand it the way you are trying to portray it or understand it, something that you're trying to say, right? If you can't sit down and kind of break it down for the people or the persons to get the understanding that you're trying to have them receive, then sometimes it makes no sense to discuss anything, because like I said, you're going to walk away with your own understanding, what you got from that conversation or from whatever message it is given to you or being given to you, right? That's why people should ask questions. When you ask questions, you are just simply trying to figure out, what are you trying to do? You know what I'm saying? What are you trying to say? Because sometimes people suppress certain kind of feelings in different relationships. You would put away certain kind of feelings because you are not sure if the person that you are dealing with has the same feeling, and you don't want to go, not embarrass yourself, but put yourself in a position where you're giving them this side of you, and you know from the action that that's not what you're going to get back. So with that being said, you ask the questions on what a person is trying to say, because you're not sure. You know what I'm saying? And how are they going to know if we don't ask questions? Nowadays, mostly male, I don't know, like, you want to find out information on like how you're feeling. I think it's kind of hard for one to be true to your own feeling, or because you're scared of something, or you see problems down the line, or whatever it may be. Be straight up and tell the truth, man. Like, it's never gonna go anywhere. You can't always worry about hurting somebody's feelings. You have to speak what's on your mind sometimes, regardless of where we're coming from, and if it really makes a difference or makes sense, how long you've known each other, or far you've coming from, or whatever the relationship may be with a person, you should be able to sit down and discuss certain things without, you know what I'm saying? But I guess not everyone is the same. I understand not everyone is the same when it comes to portraying a message or something, speaking, but it's very important, guys. It's very important to at least try to break things down in order for someone else to understand what you are trying to say. That's my point. Because if not, then the person's going to walk away with their own understanding, their own interpretation, and it's not what you were trying to show them. So if you don't do that, it just leaves confusion and leaves chaos. And we don't want that. Just simply getting along with humans. You're getting along with each other. That's just a simple thing that needs to be needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? We want things so easy that and that's what causes chaos. We don't want to do the work. We want things, but we don't want to do the work for it. We want shit easy because, well, I see down the line that shit's not going to be right because I'm not willing to change. And if I'm going to be with somebody that's going to challenge me, I don't want to be in it. I feel like that's what most people do these days. So they get complacent. They get somebody that they're comfortable and won't challenge them in a way so they could just stay the way that they are. We're afraid. We're afraid to be challenged. We're afraid to take risks. We're afraid to do anything that grows our spirit. We get too complacent. And that's the problem with majority of us in this world. You know what I'm saying? Me included, not excluding myself. You know, we don't like uncomfortable situation. And uncomfortableness is really when you find yourself in certain kind of chaos. You know what I'm saying? But if we don't go through that and always sleeping, we're never growing as individuals. You know? So, needless to say, I just want to put that out there, that understand that not everyone thinks the same, and break things down in order for someone to understand if you're trying to relay a message and they're not getting it. Yes, we all have our own thinking, but because whatever is in place for everybody to think the same, you think because everybody thinks the same, you expect a person to think the same as everybody else? No, it doesn't always happen like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the distinguishness that from shit that lasts, things that last longer versus what society has influence on. Because if you don't understand, society is a business. Everything is a freaking business. So however we think, it's kind of like they're playing with us like a little puppet on the stick type of thing, and we just follow along. But what we don't understand is there's a higher power that created our brain so we can get from that puppet mentality and really kind of get in touch with our internal self, man. And it's just not happening. It's not happening often enough in today's world. And yeah, it's frustrating. You know, you just want what's best. But anyways, that's my little short spiel for the day. I hope somebody understands and can relate, as this just came to the spirit, and I just wanted to relay it on video, on camera, as I'm traveling, I should say. Driving is a commercial term. We're not driving, we're not working for nobody, we are traveling to point A, from point A to point B. A living soul can travel by all means necessary on all highways and byways. And yeah, that's what we don't know. But anyways, God bless. Thank y'all for watching. Continue to watch and get enlightened, hopefully. And I appreciate y'all. Blessings. Peace.